Hey, so in today's vlog, we are going to talk about the upward comparison and why it is wrong to do the upward comparison. So if you see that it is our tendency that we always make the upward comparison, that whenever we are comparing ourselves, we are always more likely to compare ourselves to someone who has more or someone who is better than us than we are to compare ourselves with someone who is worse or someone who doesn't have even as much as we do, even as much as we do. Right. So the problem that it causes is that everyone feels this feeling of inadequacy, that I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough, because you're always looking at people who have more than you. You're always looking at people who are better than you, but you never take the time to stop and look at people who do not even have what you have, or do not have the skills that you have. So this causes this whole problem, or this whole feeling of inadequacy, that you're always feeling that you're not enough, and then you are always trying to do better, you're always trying to get better, and you're always in this race to get more, get better, which is no doubt a good thing. You should always aim to get better, but this also makes you feel this feeling that you're always in a race for something better, because even if you get to that point, even if you get to that level as that person who's above you, you will still want more, you will still want to get better, because there will still be someone who has more than you, there will still be someone who's better than you. There's just no limit to that, there's no cap to that, so you will always keep running. But when you do that, when you do this upward comparison, comparing yourself to someone who's above you, you always fall, and you always have this bad feeling that, okay, I'm not enough. But if you really want to live a good life and a satisfied life or a grateful life, you have to look at people who do not have as much as you do, and then you don't have to look down on them. You have to try to help them get into the level that you are at, whether it is in terms of resources or opportunities or skill set. If you are at a level better than someone, your first aim should be to try to help them, to get them to your level. So you should have a combination of both comparisons: the upward comparison, where you are comparing yourself to someone who's better than you, so that you aim to better yourself and get to that level, but also simultaneously compare yourself to someone who doesn't have as much as you have, who doesn't have the skill set that you have, and then try to help them get to your own level, and that will give you a more amazing feeling, a more satisfying feeling than even getting to a level that is above you. So try this out, and always make both these comparisons. So if you're going for the upward comparison, nothing bad about it, but also make sure to make this downward comparison and look at the people who do not have the resources and opportunities that you have access to, and try to get them or help them to get to your level. And that will get you an amazing experience, an amazing feeling, that will make you more grateful for all that you have, and that will make you better as a person, and that will also help you get better as an individual, and that will help you get better skill set and everything, right? So it will be a lot easier for you if you take this approach of looking at the people who do not have enough and trying to help them in whatever capacity that you can, than just always looking to get better, looking to get more. That's the greedy approach, and don't fall for that. Try to keep a balance of looking up and looking down, and then you will get a more holistic view of where you stand and whom you can help and where you can get to.